Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Forever Wrestling Podcast. I am Levi, alongside with.
Boom, 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 boom. Big Gustavo. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you 5 booms. Because, ladies and gentlemen,
Five booms.
we are back. Forever Wrestling is back with another weekly episode. You know what to do, what it be. It's one of the hottest episodes of the year. What kind of crazy news we have? You know, everything that's been going on, it's been so crazy. We're eating good right now. WWE is cooking. What a better time to be
Is
alive
this
and be
boom thing
witnessing.
something I don't know? What? Have I not seen this video?
How do you know who I'm not? How do you not know who I'm talking about?
I don't know who you're talking
Big
about.
Boom AJ? Big Justice? You
Oh, I
literally,
don't watch their videos. I know of them, but I don't watch their
that's literally
videos.
what they're known for.
Oh,
You get 5 booms. Boom,
sorry.
boom. Wow, man. You don't keep up with
I don't.
the media.
I don't watch their content.
But you saw they were in AEW. And that's
Yeah, I
some
saw
of the most
that.
viral people.
It's pretty cool.
Ay, ay, ay. We're already going to get started with calling out Levi on stuff he doesn't know.
It's not like I need to know it.
That happens every week. Sometimes, so at some point during the podcast, every week, there's got to be something you don't know about.
Don't need to know everything in the world.
I go swerve in that corner. Whoa, whoa. You see, you wouldn't know that either. And I
I
bet there's a
wouldn't.
lot of people out there that would know that.
I
But
wouldn't know that.
anyways, let's get to something that Levi actually knows about, and that is what's been going on in the WWE world. And we got to start it hot before Netflix. When SmackDown was cooking, that was the first 3-hour episode of the year. And unfortunately, it sounds like we're already going to move back to 2-hour episodes. Not next week, but soon, Triple H said.
Why?
I don't know. Triple H came out in a press conference saying that eventually SmackDown will be moving back to 2-hour SmackDowns. And my guess
I
is after WrestleMania, it'll probably move back to 2 hours.
I
And look,
think
that makes
that is
sense.
dumb.
No, that makes sense. On the road to WrestleMania, yeah, you got a lot of stuff to fit in there. And it's good to be 3 hours. But after WrestleMania, sometimes it kind of dies down after WrestleMania. You don't have those big storylines because WrestleMania
Yeah,
just
but we
happened.
already so it doesn't allow other superstars to build themselves up because you don't got time for everyone. What's the smaller guy supposed to do? Just stay in the back the whole time?
But sometimes you don't have that many superstars. It's a thing. To
Sometimes,
have
but they
two
still got a
3-hour
lot on
shows.
SmackDown.
Look, we,
Yeah,
we
why
were
not?
just having two-hour shows, and yes, that wasn't enough. But now you have
No.
Netflix, where you are not constrained to 3 hours. You could have 3 hour and a half. You could 2.5 hours. It just depends however much you need. And they
But
went
what
all the
about
big stars.
SmackDown?
They went all the big
USA,
stars.
you still need big names in SmackDown though, otherwise USA is gonna get mad.
Exactly. So after WrestleMania, it's probably smart to go to 2 hours because you won't have that many big names. So the few big names you have can create the show they want. Because
I don't know
to
about this.
begin, one of the big stars moving from Raw to SmackDown is Drew McIntyre, with this whole
Yeah,
transfer thing opening up. So it's looking like, and I've been reading online that Drew McIntyre will be moving full time to SmackDown. And I mean, he did start off the show, and he was, talking about Cody Rhodes.
old Cody.
And I don't know what's up with Drew McIntyre right now. I honestly don't know where his angle is going because, like, he was hugging Cody Rhodes. He wants
Yeah, that
to
was
help
weird.
Cody Rhodes.
That was out of the blue. What's his angle?
What's next for Drew? Okay. If he's gonna move to SmackDown, what are we gonna do with him on SmackDown?
Is he trying to be buddy with Cody for some reason?
Is he the guy to dethrone Cody Rhodes?
No, surely not. You think so?
Remember, they said they had big plans for him in 2025.
They always say that, but that don't mean it's true.
He's been the workhorse, man. He's been carrying. He's been doing great things. He deserves another championship run, a real championship run. WrestleMania it doesn't count, He got cashed in on.
So is Cody losing the belt what makes him go heel, or is he gonna go heel before losing the belt? When are we gonna get heel Cody?
Yeah, I think if he loses eventually, so we can get the other side of the story, we need to heal Cody Rhodes to finish his story.
The other side of the story?
You always have to have a good and bad side. You know what I'm saying?
The story's done, my guy. I'm sorry.
There's
The
always
story's over.
that story. it's just like Harry Potter. How many stories was there? How many books? That's only one book, Cody Rhodes, man. This is like chapters. That was one story.
What?
You know what the second story will be?
What?
I
What was the
want to
second story?
be. Wait, maybe he is already. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe he wanted to be Grand Slam champion. Oh wait, no, he's
No, no,
not.
no. He needs the United States,
He's not
I
right.
think, because he wanted to take it off Logan at
There we
King of
go.
the
So that's
Ring,
one
right?
story right there. He wants to be Grand Slam champion, but he
And you're gonna
wasn't.
have Heel
But he's
Cody
never
go after
been.
the U.S.
He's never been world heavyweight champion. Does that count? Is that not part of the Grand Slam anymore?
Yeah, it is. You have to have every championship, no?
But the big gold was a long. It was away for a long time.
I'm pretty sure he had the world at one point.
No, not
At least
Cody.
the he
No,
didn't have
not
the old one.
Cody. No, not Cody, dude. He was
Never.
not that good in his first WWE run. That's why we were so mad whenever he came back and people were trying to say that well, like at Royal Rumble when he won and he said potentially he would go after Seth Rollins. We were like,
Well, I
no,
know
he
that,
can't
but
win that world championship. He has to win the main.
the main one.
So you see, there's a lot of stories that can happen with Cody
So
Rhodes.
then did he screw up then?
Maybe
Whenever
Cody Rhodes wants to be the tribal chief.
no, no. You have to. I think you have to be Samoan to
Maybe he's
be a
Samoan.
part of that. Huh?
Maybe he's Samoan.
What do you mean? Maybe he's
Yeah,
Samoan?
he's Hispanic. Did you know that?
I actually did hear something about that.
Yeah, because whenever they do
'Cause he's
like
got like a
Hispanic
little natural
Heritage
tan.
Month,
No.
no,
Yeah,
I don't think it's the tan, brother.
it
I
is the
just, I
tan.
just think he's no. It's not like you're being racist. Just because he's Hispanic doesn't mean he needs to be darker. I think he's like
I
Cuban.
never said anything about being darker.
I think he's like part Cuban or something crazy like that. Cubans
I
are
did hear
dark.
something about that. Wait, on his dad's side though, or his
I
mom's
don't know.
side?
I don't know. I just know that whenever it's like a heritage, Hispanic Heritage Month or whatever, like they have promoted him.
That's interesting. Now I want to know. Hold on.
But oh, you're gonna look up what he is.
Yeah, but you can continue what you were gonna say.
Well, Cody and Drew. That kind of just sums up. I really just don't know what's going on there. And
Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know whether uh Drew's playing the long game where he's gonna be buddy buddy with Cody and then betray him, or if he actually has good intentions somewhere in
I
there.
don't know, but at the end of the little meeting they had, he just tells him to watch his back, and of course, KO had to come from behind and attack Cody, and the Cody KO saga continues until Royal Rumble, where they will settle it
Yeah.
all in a ladder match.
With Cody coming out on top again.
Did you figure it out?
No. I don't like looking up on PC. It doesn't really give you the right answers. Google Chrome.
All right, anyways, moving on. Let's talk about your boy, LA Knight.
LA Knight, yeah.
So LA Knight is back, and he's back to try to get his belt. After
Which is
Andrade lost to Nakamura, LA Knight came out and attacked Shinsuke.
which is kind of dumb, no? I feel like he needs to move on to something else.
Dumb. But what did
Yeah.
I say before, man?
Well, what?
He's better as the chaser.
I know
Did you
that,
not
but
hear the
still,
pop he got when he came out? I
I
think those
know.
pops were bigger than when he was champion.
But why the U.S. championship? We've already seen him with the U.S. and we didn't like it. Why not have him go after something else?
I'm sorry. He's not main event scene.
I didn't say main event. Why not switch him to Raw? Go after
The
Braun
IC.
Breaker. Yeah.
Braun Breaker. Ain't nobody touching him. I don't need to see LA Knight versus Braun Breaker.
What do you want to? So you want LA Knight just to get the U.S. championship back again?
Nah, he's not gonna win. He's just gonna have a feud, but I think he's just gonna get lost in the shuffle later on.
Well, that's just sad because, like you said, he's still got a big pop.
No, he's gonna get lost in the shuffle until the boom, he wins Money in the Bank,
Oh.
and then maybe he has to work himself up to where I can believe he can be like the world heavyweight champion, maybe. But nah, he's not WWE champion. He's not the undisputed champion. He's not there yet. He's just still got a little bit more
You
to
don't think
go.
he's not there yet? What else? What else do you
No,
need
dude.
from him?
Look, if
Like
you're gonna
what?
put me a Drew McIntyre or LA Knight, I'm gonna say Drew's that guy. Drew
Oh,
can
well,
have those
obviously
feuds.
Drew.
Drew had an iconic feud with CM Punk. He's earned it.
But
You
there's
name
some
me
people
one
that you
iconic
can't.
feud that has involved LA Knight.
Logan Paul. Just
It's
kidding.
not iconic.
Just
That's the
kidding.
thing.
That's not
You know,
iconic.
honestly, at this point, Logan Paul will probably be WWE champ before late night.
Oh no, 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 no. I
Dude,
would
Logan
riot before
Paul
that
has
happened.
it all, baby.
Yeah, that's why he don't need it.
The best heel in the company.
No.
He's got
Mm.
millions and millions of followers.
Speaking of Logan Paul, do we actually believe he's going to be
Charisma.
100% on it this year?
That's what I'm saying. You know, future WWE champ. He said it. He ain't taking this lightly no
No, no,
more.
no.
He's not gonna play a game. This is going full time, baby. Full
No,
time
what
means
not?
he'll probably show up 4 times a year instead of 3.
No, 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 no. I was going to say, what does full time mean for him, though? Because he's got too much on his plate for him to do live shows and stuff like that.
No, he's not. You don't have to do live shows to be full time.
I have to beg to differ. Those guys are doing it almost the whole full
No,
year, and he only
because
has to
Triple
show up
H
once
is
in a
being
while.
nice, and he's not even really doing that many live shows anymore. So, like, it's not really happening that much anymore.
I still feel like he needs to be a little
You
bit
know,
more on the road for him to be considered full
I think
time.
TKO is slowly gonna get rid of the whole live show thing. They'll still do it, but they won't do it as much.
You think so?
Because they also save money. Dude, these Raws and Smackdowns are doing so good. They don't really need the live shows. The
But
live shows are only practice for them.
you don't think people get mad that they get rid of the live shows though?
Well,
Because the
yeah,
live shows is
people
where
will be
they get to
upset, but sometimes,
they get to be themselves a little bit. You know, they get to mess around,
well,
have a little
yeah,
bit of
it would be
fun.
sad. But TKO, they're the owners, and at the end of the day, they're businessmen. So if they see it being better business for them, slowly getting rid of them,
I feel like it'd be a loss of business for them
maybe
to.
the wrestlers will like not having that many of them too because they get so much free time.
Well, obviously, I'm
You
not
know.
saying. I'm saying that they should only do less, not get rid of
Well,
them.
they're not gonna fully get rid of them because, like I said, it's like practice for them. But they're not gonna do it that much.
Okay, okay,
Because
I'll
I
accept
heard
that.
that a lot of those times they go to live shows is where they get to practice new moves, or they get to test some feuds they want to run. You know.
Yeah. See, live shows are just as important as as the Raw and SmackDown.
But don't dog on Logan Paul, man. You know he's a future WWE champ. If he wants to take it seriously, he is.
If he took it as serious as they did, but I don't
It's
see
because
him taking.
people will, like, it's just too easy to hate him,
It
and you're
is
gonna
too
want to
easy.
watch. Because if he becomes champ, you're gonna hate him so much, and you're gonna be like, I want to see who takes it off this guy. Imagine Logan Paul versus Braun Breaker. Like, you're gonna be like, come on, Braun, beat his ass. Go on. You know,
Logan
the
Paul
young
versus Braun
studs.
Breaker.
Those are
That'd
the
be
young
crazy.
studs. You see, that's a future match.
It could
Logan
be. It
Paul
could be.
versus Jacob Fatu. You'd be like, come on, Jacob, just eat him up. Yeah. You know?
I don't think that'd be good for Logan to go against Jacob because they're setting Jacob up to be a indestructible monster at monster at the
Another
moment.
future WWE champ if everything keeps
Exactly.
going his way. You put
Jacob?
LA
Oh
Knight
yeah.
or Jacob Fatu. Come on, already at Jacob hasn't even been here as long as LA Knight, and you would probably already choose Jacob over LA Knight. I would.
As WWE champ?
It's just all about presentation,
No.
baby.
No, 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 no. I need to see him do more promos first, Jacob by himself.
Jacob,
I
dude,
guess,
did you not see the promo he just did on SmackDown?
yeah, but I mean like him in
He's
a
a
feud,
dog, bro.
one on one, him just going at a person. That's what I want to see.
Well, I think it's coming soon, so.
I hope so. Because I love the whole I love you solo thing, but
Dude, he's
I want to
so
hear
over,
more
even
from
though
him.
he's a heel. Like, people finish in
The
the
solo
solo
thing.
part.
I love you
It's
solo.
like,
Yeah, I
I
know.
love you. And then everybody's like,
Solo.
I love you, Solo. FYI, my man getting a little chunky. I had to say it. I saw it. And I had
Well,
to
hey,
come
hey,
out and say it.
hey! That's why are you dogging on my
He's
guy? He's
not.
enjoying life. Leave him alone.
I wasn't dogging. I'm just saying.
He was still out there best busting moves, my
So
guy.
I
Okay.
thought I was tripping, and then I
He was
had
out
to
there.
ask you. I'm like, is it just me, or is he just getting a little bit more chunky?
No, he is getting a little bit chubby, but leave him alone,
I couldn't
okay?
tell. I was like, am I
He's still getting
tripping?
off that top rope,
I was like,
flipping.
I had to go back and look at his debut. I'm like, no, he don't look the same. I'm like, oh, that holiday, man. That
Although
Christmas was good.
that weird little jiggle thing he was doing was quite
I'm
funny
not
right now.
hating. I'm not hating. He's still a monster.
Oh yeah, he still moves.
He can still do that. The prettiest moonsault.
Funny.
But SmackDown has been good, and I like this stuff. I like the first 3 hour show, man. Now,
It was good.
because now with these 3 hour shows, I like how we're actually getting a lot. We're getting a lot of tag team like action here. We're actually starting
We're
to see all these tag teams on TV.
Yeah, well, we said before, no, where the tag team division is kind of getting left behind, but
No, they're
now they're
not.
actually getting the spotlight a little bit.
We got DIY the champs. We got MCMG trying to get the tag team titles back. We got the Street Profits. We got Pretty Deadly actually getting TV time. They're going against Los Garças and Legato,
Listen,
man. We actually getting all these tag teams, and I love it, and I can't wait to see where it plays out, man.
I don't want to hate, but can someone please explain to me the point of Pretty Deadly?
They're the comedy relief, the comedic relief. Like,
So they're the ones that are just there to make everyone laugh. They're not there to get a championship ever.
yeah, honestly, they probably won't win a championship, and they might be okay with that. Honestly, they know their part. Sometimes people know, like, you know what I'm doing right now, my character. That's not gonna lead me to a WWE champion.
What if this decide one day they go to Triple H and like, yo, we want a championship. What do we need
Or
to
maybe
do?
one day they will get more serious and get rid of the whole. Yes, boy.
That thing is so
But now I'm
stupid.
happy because now we're getting like Los Garças are gonna have some matches probably get some good action. Maybe we can slowly start building them up because I want to see them as champions.
Los Legado and American Made are like two groups that have the potential to be great, and they just keep getting
Why don't
pushed and pushed back
Why don't
down.
we move American Made to SmackDown? That would have been good.
And leave Legado there, or you mean like
No,
trade?
no, like leave them there. But I guess yeah,
Eh?
there's not enough on Raw, huh?
Well,
Because Raw
no,
only
not really.
has the New Day, LWO. Who else? And of course the champs, War Raiders,
The
Judgment
War
Day.
Raiders,
But I feel like
Judgment
Judgment Day
Day,
is about
technically,
to
they're about to end.
collapse.
I
But
think that's
yeah,
it,
maybe
no? For
and
the
American
men's
Made, I guess,
division.
right now. But if we were to move them, they wouldn't have any. So I guess now we just gotta stick like that for a while. And I don't really see. Well, I guess you got the Bloodline, but I don't think they're going for belts right now.
Which bloodline?
Both. Like
Both?
they're not going for any tag team belts right now.
I just want to know if Solo's going to keep his word, you know what I mean? I don't know if you want to go ahead and move on to that, but I just want to know if he's going to keep his word.
And we have to wait and see them next week on whatever episode it's gonna be, SmackDown or Raw.
I think they're staying on Raw.
Well, they don't think they'll have to say something on SmackDown. Maybe like they won't show up in person, but maybe like a video promo or something, or I don't know.
Or do you think Roman's going to stay on Raw and then the new bloodline's going to move to SmackDown? Stay there.
Will
Oh,
they be
stay
the
there.
new Bloodline anymore? Is the question. That's the thing.
Well, that's what I need to know. We need to know if Solo is actually going to acknowledge Roman or not. That's what we needs to know.
Solo will acknowledge Roman, but Jacob and Tama won't, and they'll start their own
So
little
this is where they
group.
turn on Solo. Okay, okay, I can see that. I see where your head's going.
I don't know, but like Paul Heyman said, he had an amazing promo and he explained everything to us and why it happened, what it, everything going on right now. He explained it to us in a good way that we understood. And Solo came out, he wanted Paul to hold the Ulafala and he wanted Paul to crown whoever won. And Solo would acknowledge Roman, blah blah blah. You know what? You already know what happened. What it be? What
You
it
know,
do?
you know.
So it'll be interesting. We still have a long, long, long storyline of the bloodline, honestly.
Yeah, but I think it's about to take a whole new direction.
Is it gonna be cinema on the road to WrestleMania again?
I think with the Roman and potentially the final boss, their little face off, I think it's gonna be cinema.
I don't know.
It's gonna take the bloodline storyline to a whole new level we've never seen before.
I hope so. It better be.
I hope so too.
It better be one of the greatest things I've ever seen. It better be one of the greatest things I've ever seen because If it doesn't top, Tiffy time cashing in. I'm not gonna like it, baby. Yes. I'm gonna be like Dana White. Yes. What did I say? What did I say the podcast episode before?
That this one she was gonna
Go back,
win.
clip
She's
it. You
gonna
know what I'm
cash
saying?
in
What did
and
I say? No, it's not gonna happen on Netflix on Raw, baby. It's gonna happen on the first 3-hour episode of SmackDown USA Network. Who called it? I did. I called that shit.
okay, calm down, my guy. Calm down.
Finally, it happened. We'll be been calling for months, and months.
Finally, it is officially Tiffy time, ladies and gentlemen. Your WWE Women's Champion.
Oh, that was one of the best cash-ins I've seen, man. She fooled me.
Dude, the prettiest title belt you'll ever see. If you saw the Instagram post of her getting her
The plates?
plates, yeah, that's
Yeah,
what she
I saw
said.
it. Yeah, because I saw when they asked her, the interview in there, she was like, "It's TV time."
It's Tiffy time.
But like, she fooled me. I thought she was not gonna cash. Well, first cash in, then not cash in, and then she played it all amazing. And I can't believe it. She actually finally did it. And I was just setting up my second prediction, man. Come on, you already know it's got to be Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton at
That
WrestleMania,
is what
baby.
you say, but I don't know for certain.
I'm calling it. Remember, I'm calling it
I
right
haven't
now again.
I haven't seen no signs.
This is just leading. This is just fueling my prediction. Like Tiffany's champion now. What did I say? Charlotte Flair, Royal Rumble. She's gonna win. She's gonna go against Tiffany Stratton.
But you don't think people are gonna hate her if she just comes back and immediately wins the Royal Rumble?
No.
Or you want her to be
Yes.
Tiffy's heel?
They're gonna hate her. No, Tiffany's. You heard that, Pop.
No, she wants her. You want her to be Tiffy's heel. That's not what I
Yeah, she's
said.
gonna be. Yeah, because you heard that, Pop. Tiffany's not a heel anymore.
Oh no, she's not a
Yeah,
heel.
big baby face. And what a better way? Because people were already kind of mad that Charlotte's always in the championship scene. She's always getting
Always.
everything. So what a perfect way to do it, Have her come back, win Royal Rumble. Or if she doesn't win Royal Rumble, have her come back and challenge her already or whatever. And people
But
are.
it doesn't have to be Royal Rumble. It could be so many
That's
other
why.
things. It could be Elimination
That's why I
Chamber.
say if it's not Royal Rumble, she can come back at any other point during this whole wrestling road to WrestleMania. But she's gonna be like, I want you, Tiffy, blah blah blah. You gotta beat the Queen, blah blah blah. And people are gonna get mad. They go, again, you always come for the champion. So we're gonna get Charlotte as the heel. We're gonna get Tiffany babyface, and finally, for once in her career, Charlotte's gonna put over someone. She's gonna put over Tiffany Stratton, the young
But I
stud.
feel like with Charlotte being a part of it, that keeps the door open for Nia to stay a part of it though. Because then Nia could be like, "No, I won Queen of the Ring. I'm the real queen around here."
Nah. She's gonna have a match with Nia like at Saturday night's main event probably.
Oh, a rematch for the
Yeah,
belt.
like the rematch or whatever. They're gonna have a little feud right now to keep things going until whenever Charlotte comes back. Because honestly,
Gotcha.
if it's not Charlotte, who else, man? On
But
SmackDown.
Nia still has Candice. Tiffy don't really have anyone right now. She don't
Yeah,
have anyone in her corner.
So I think it would be nice if we can see a good tag team of Nia and Candice. See how it works. Because they could take it off of Naomi and Bianca. They can hold down that tag team division for a while.
That is true.
Candice.
But what
needs
about
something.
Caden and Chance?
I haven't seen them, bro. I don't know.
I know I haven't seen them actually, and the Holy Union.
I haven't really seen the women's tag team division is slacking. They're not getting enough TV time.
The only ones you see is Bianca and Naomi, Pure Fusion Collective, and Damage Control. It's the only group of women you see.
You see Piper and Chelsea too, but obviously they're not tag team anymore.
But
And like you see these tag teams, but you don't see them having matches to try to go get the belts. Is the thing.
I wouldn't really classify Chelsea and Piper as a
Well, not
tag
anymore
team at the
because
moment.
Chelsea's the
U.S. champion,
States
baby.
Women's Championship.
And next up, Lyra Valkyria for the IC.
Dakota Kai. I'm sorry.
I've
been on a streak here. I've been calling it right. It's gonna be Dakota Kai next week on Monday Night
No,
Raw.
I gotta be honest. The way they're playing it, I feel like it is gonna be Dakota. I feel like she's earned her way to a championship belt right now.
Think so?
Yeah.
And Io Sky versus Rhea at WrestleMania. I like it.
Ooh, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
All right. Crazy.
It would be crazy.
Crazy, just like Jey Uso's entrance on SmackDown.
Bruh,
Dude, that
calm
shit
down.
was nice. Jey Uso with the bloodline, the Jimmy Uso and Sammy Uso, man, going down the stairs, just like the Shield. They're all hitting the yeet. Dude, the Jey Uso's still so over.
Do you ever think like the rest of them like their jaws just drop every time they see it? Like they can't believe the magnitude Jay has gone over.
What do you mean by the rest?
Like Roman, Jimmy, and Sammy.
Oh, dude, they're probably so proud of. I know Roman's like smiling, man.
Actually, there's probably more than them too. People who know Jay
Oh
backstage
yeah,
also, but
they have a lot of friends backstage. I'm sure they're all like, yeah, man, he's
oh
finally
yeah.
getting his flowers after all the hard work he put in, and now he's a singles guy. And I love that they're still keeping him as a singles guy. You know,
Every city he goes in, he's got that whole crowd just eating, man.
eating all over themselves, just like Pat McAfee and
Okay,
Michael
calm
Cole
down.
say. They say,
Pat
man, they say.
McAfee and Michael Cole are the best duo announced team. You can't tell me otherwise.
Right now is the best thing. Yeah, the best duo they got going right now. That's why they're
So
on
is
Netflix, baby.
Joe and Wade Barrett going to SmackDown?
I think so. Yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna be just Joe and Wade or Joe, Wade, and Corey. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, what about Corey?
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna
Man.
happen. But Joe and Wade were. Well, I don't know if they're doing it every week or what, but they're in the post show for Netflix.
Nah, that's surely just for the premiere.
I
You
think
can't
so.
do that every week.
Why not? Get Big E something to do.
I mean, I guess you could, but I feel like post shows are more for big shows, you know what I mean? Big pillies and premieres like this.
Oh, every week on Netflix is gonna be a big show.
For now. But what about because it's the road to SmackDown, but what about after SmackDown?
What?
Road to WrestleMania. Road to WrestleMania, my
Ew.
bad. Road to WrestleMania.
We
Sorry,
getting
we were talking
ready
about
for
SmackDown, so my
SmackDown.
mind was still on SmackDown.
I don't know. It's gonna be big. I don't know how big, but dude, all year is gonna be big. Don't forget what
Why do you
year it is.
I know what year it is. It's bittersweet, okay? I'm happy and I'm sad at the same time because I know whatever last day it is in December, it's gonna hurt.
It will.
Hmm.
And when you see me crying on this podcast, you know why.
Farewell. You can't see him no more.
We won't be able to see him, huh?
You know what? Let's move on to this. We're already talking about it. Let's just get it out of the way because it's gonna hurt us anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, on the Netflix premiere of Raw, John Cena came out, and it was the beginning of his farewell tour. It's gonna be a bittersweet year
That
because
hurt.
every time, every up, every down, it's not gonna matter because we know it's gonna be his last.
10-year-old me was watching his promo and I was like, come on, John, you can do it.
Oh my god!
I know, John. I know you lost 2,000 days in a row, man. I know you think you can't get this championship, but it's like you
We
always
all
told me,
know.
man. When I was little, I believed in you. You said never give up. Hustle, loyalty, respect. I know you can do it.
He's just playing the storyline that I can't get it because I've lost so much.
Yeah,
But
when he
John,
first said
come
that,
on,
I was like,
John, come on.
yeah,
We
yeah.
all know. We all know you're gonna get it.
He's like,
Especially since you said you're gonna enter the Royal Rumble.
he said the run was not going to be about the championship, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, you capping. And then he said, in typical John fashion, he's turned it around on us. And he was like, but I can enter the Rumble. It's a miracle. I can win the Rumble.
By a miracle.
But that tells me he's not winning.
Why?
He's not winning the Rumble.
You don't think he's gonna win the
They're not
Rumble?
going to hand it on a silver platter like that to us, man.
No.
They're going to make us suffer for this.
No, the Elimination Chamber. Those are the only two ways you
Maybe
can get a main event at
if if
WrestleMania. I almost did it again.
if they decide to give him the belt at WrestleMania. But look, if you're WWE, what better way to get us to keep watching his matches if you make us wait super long to get that
But it's
match?
John Cena. You don't have to try that hard to make us watch his matches,
Yes,
dude.
but if they keep having him get so close, like Royal Rumble, I bet he's final two, but he loses, and it's gonna have us wanting more. And then he's gonna say, "I'm gonna enter the Elimination Chamber." He's gonna be final two again, and he's gonna lose again.
Then how else does he get it? Where does he get it?
And
Where does he get
maybe
that 17th
somewhere
championship?
down the road, they're gonna do it towards the end. So maybe SummerSlam,
Yeah, he can hold
or
it
if they
for.
really want to make his wait super long, and they don't want to have him have that long of a reign, you do it at Survivor Series, which is like one of the big PLEs at the end of the year in November.
Well, how long the reign is, I guess, doesn't really matter. It's just it's just that sweet, sweet savor of him beating the record is what we want.
I don't want to see him lose the championship.
He's gonna lose it at some
Why
point,
not just
buddy.
win, and on his final day, he just vacates it.
No,
Just
what?
leave it there.
No, no,
I'm
because
leaving. I'm
John.
retiring. And you start a new tournament for the belt. You can't have him lose. But I know he's gonna lose. He's gonna want to put someone over. I know he
I was
will.
gonna say John Cena is such a company man that he's gonna like. No, we need to put someone over with this. But the question is, who do you put over?
Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. But you gotta change him. You gotta make him heel between there and then now, though.
Why? You don't have to
You
be a
can't have a
heel to
face
go
going
against
against
John
face.
Cena.
I
But
get. I
Braun
guess with
Braun is
Braun's
both.
character, he can
Yes,
be
he's
a
both.
face, but like you can hate him at the same
He can
time.
be like a respect type of guy. He's like, man, I respect you and all, but it's my time now. Like, I wouldn't
Nice.
want to get this championship off of you. Or it would
Carmelo
take
Hayes,
too much. Yeah, I was gonna say it would take too much for me to believe it, but Carmelo Hayes is an option as well. Oh, I have a good one.
or
They would have to do a lot of
or
work,
are you
but
still gonna say Chad Gable?
no, Austin
Okay,
Theory.
Austin Theory.
They would have to do a lot of work to get him back to the main event level, but it would
Honestly,
come full
yeah.
circle from him going against for the United States champion to Austin Theory being the one to beat him for the. That would take a lot of work, but
But
it's
but then Austin would definitely have to be a heel again. With his character, with him, he'd have to be a heel.
yeah. But yeah, I think it has to be somebody young.
Oh yeah, someone young needs that little that could use a great push from the old champ John Cena, the Hall of Famer. Do you know what's gonna be sad?
Huh,
I bet you they put him in the Hall of Fame this year.
not this year.
I bet they put him in this year.
They want him to fight his final year as a Hall of Famer. Why not next year? So you also have a big attraction next year
Like,
to have people be like, I want to go to WrestleMania 42.
WrestleMania 42.
I don't know where it is, but I don't think I don't know. I don't think it's confirmed yet.
I don't think it's announced yet. No.
But we know Royal Rumble's in Saudi, so you guys already know where we're gonna be next year.
Guys, I can not afford to go to Saudi as much as I would love to.
Yo,
It's Saudi ain't in the budget.
Dominic Mysterio, you're inviting Chico's Tuxicos out to the premiere of Raw. Why can't you invite us out to Saudi? You know what I'm saying?
Got the Chicos. They even got to go backstage with Dominic and take a picture.
Yeah, I know that's pretty sick. I hope one day we can make it to where we're invited backstage to interview some of those wrestlers.
That'd be sick.
Anyways,
What were we talking about? Oh yes, John Cena. Okay.
John
Anything
Cena.
else you would like to say about the great god tier level John Cena?
Yes, I want to see the Doctor Thugonomics John Cena show up one more time.
I don't think.
You didn't see the press conference. He said it. He wants us to see a little bit of everything from his whole 23-year career. So I want at some point it's gonna come out.
So we're gonna get a John Cena Taylor Swift Eras tour sort of thing.
Yeah, he said he's the prototype, Doctor Thugonomics, a little bit of everything.
A little bit
And
of
I think
everything,
every
huh?
big place he goes to, his merch is gonna change colors. Because he was talking about how the Doctor Thugonomics always came out with like a home jersey or an away jersey of the city he went to, depending on if he wanted to be the good
Oh
guy or
yeah,
the
yeah,
bad guy.
yeah,
So since LA Dodgers are blue, he had the blue merch yesterday. So
yeah, yeah.
maybe, every big city he goes to, he's gonna be changing it up. Maybe for WrestleMania it's the black, the Raiders,
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
SummerSlam is New York. Pulled out the New York colors. If he wants to do the New York Knicks, he pull out the orange shirts again. He wants to do the Jets. Does green. You know what I'm saying?
The
think he's gonna
Yankees.
be doing kind of that stuff so he can make a lot of money.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
'Cause you already
Oh
know.
yeah. Hey, TKO, if you can give The Rock percentage in your company, you definitely need to give John Cena. He's about to make
Oh,
more money than The Rock can make
I
you.
think John Cena will have shares one day
Oh yeah, definitely.
after he's done.
Isn't it crazy they went from working for someone to now they can become the bosses? Well, one of them is already the boss, but
Yeah, and it's
John Cena
crazy
has the
how
potential
their
to also
boss
become the
back
boss.
then is not even part of the company anymore.
I know. I don't even know
Yeah,
what's up with him nowadays. What's he gotten into?
I don't know, but the old boss man, The Rock, he had to show up, of course, to promote his show, I guess now, because he's part of the board. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, dude. Every time that music hits, it's just gonna be a pop.
Oh, every time.
Doesn't
Every
matter if
time.
he's a face or
Whether
a
you
heel.
love him or hate
Yeah,
him. Although, now that we're on the topic of The Rock, it's always great to see him. But what was up with him being all buddy buddy with Cody? That ruins the whole potential of him and Cody being like feuding again.
that was businessman Rock. That was good guy Rock.
Does Businessman Rock?
That
I
was
guess.
that was for the people that haven't tuned in many years. So he had to be that good guy. I don't know.
He didn't have to be that good
No,
guy,
but
but
him being the good guy makes me think that maybe he's not gonna be at WrestleMania 41, and he's just becoming
nah, bruh.
the Rock again, just the good guy Rock. No more the
Nah,
final boss. No more.
no,
That's
no,
a
no, no.
possibility, dude.
No. They're none. They can't be having none of that now. Can't be having none
They
of
have
that.
to be big swerving us.
No, because here's the thing.
No swerve
If they
in
don't
that
give
corner.
John
Whoa,
Cena
whoa.
the championship at WrestleMania, then who would be a great opponent for him at WrestleMania? Again, the final boss. I think it would be.
The only thing we want is Roman versus The Rock.
Yes, but you're saying that they potentially might not give it to us
Yeah, because The Rock
since you
might
said he's
actually
only The
not
Rock,
be available.
which is actually kind of dumb on his part.
Potentially, The Rock could wait till WrestleMania 42.
I think at
Look,
that point people would be kind of over it. No,
if there was a shot, if there was a chance of us seeing The Rock Roman at WrestleMania, then why didn't The Rock do something after Roman won the match? He just put
mm.
good guy Rock. He put the Ulafala on Roman.
But he didn't do it with a smile on his face.
He
I
did
didn't
have
really.
the big stare down with him.
He did, and
But
that camera work. Their WWE
I
loves
don't
their
know.
camera work now.
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna be cinema because if you saw the Roman Reigns press conference, they did ask him if there what was the chances of a potential match between Roman and The Rock, and he didn't say. He's like no. Well, he's like I'll leave it up to the internet. He's like, I can't say yes or no. It's like I'll leave it up to the
Okay.
internet.
He's blaming us because of last year. I see what he's doing. He's like, I'm gonna
So
leave it up to you guys. Whatever you want to do this year.
he's like if I say yes, there'll be people talking. If I say no, there'll be people. So he's just like just leave it. So I'm like, come on, is there a chance or not? Is The Rock gonna show up or not? Are we gonna do this or not? Because I'm not gonna lie, just like last year, The Rock wanted Roman Rock, okay, but then we didn't want it. We wanted Cody Roman,
Buddy
okay, and we
Roman.
got what we wanted, okay. This year we want Roman Rock, but now there's rumors saying it might be Roman Reigns CM Punk. I'm like, no, I don't want to see Roman Reigns CM Punk.
Roman Reigns, CM Punk, get
Yeah,
that out of here.
that's what the rumor is.
But what would be the point of that? Roman don't have a belt.
But just because this is just a big match.
Just because, my
Because
guy.
you might not be able to lead this whole trilogy to Seth CM Punk until WrestleMania. And I think CM Punk's gonna get what he finally wants this year because he's getting old, so it's gotta
Belt.
happen now.
That's what I'm also
No, he doesn't
saying. If
care
you're
about the
gonna give,
belt.
what does he want?
The main
Oh,
event
just
at
a
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania? Just a
He doesn't have to
WrestleMania
be
main
the
event?
champ. He just wants the main event, WrestleMania.
You don't think he wants that to be the champ just one more time, even if it's a mid card level
No, I'm sure
championship?
he
You don't
wants
think
like
he
the
wants
world
to wear that
heavyweight
belt
champ.
one last time?
But if it's gonna be if CM Punk's gonna main event WrestleMania, who is he main eventing against? It has to be for a belt if he's gonna main event. Which belt can
Exactly.
he main event for?
He can take
Not
down
Cody.
Gunther.
That's what. Yeah, if Gunther, Gunther CM Punk night one,
Uh-huh.
and then who's night
And
two?
then Cody versus someone else. We don't know yet. We don't have an opponent for Cody yet. That's the problem.
Cody versus who?
Cody versus the only thing I could think of is you make Cody go heel now and then have him go against Randy. Or you
Why
bring
not Randy
out
heel?
I was about to say you bring out heel Randy and then it's Cody versus Randy. Still.
Randy hasn't been back.
No, he hasn't been back since that old pile driver from Big Old KO.
So if CM Punk main event one night, Cody the other night, where are we gonna put Roman Reigns? You know, so it might not
They
happen.
they could be one of the starters.
You think of it's the final boss. You know how big his ego is. You know he's not gonna want to be starting out the show. This guy
Well,
had a tag team main event over the girls who are supposed to get one night. No,
I guess. Last year they did
fair.
Seth versus Drew. Well, yeah, last year they did Seth versus Drew starting. So I guess they could do that again. CM Punk versus Gunther
That's
starting.
not what CM Punk wants.
No, but
And I think they probably, I don't know, everything sounds like he's being doing
I
good.
think when it comes to WrestleMania, CM Punk needs to choose. You either get a main event or you get a belt. Which one would you rather have?
Okay, and if he chooses main event, who are you gonna have main event with?
I don't
Roman
know.
Reigns, you see?
But why Roman?
Because that's probably, who else would be big enough for him to main event with?
That is a good question. I don't know.
Exactly.
Unless
There's
they
no
do
one
drag out
bigger
this
than Roman.
Seth and CM Punk thing out, but I doubt it. That's a long ways to drag it out.
I'm already tired of dragging out storylines. We already dragged out Liv and Rhea too much. We can't be dragging on all these other storylines.
I'm glad that one's over with.
I mean,
Glad
we
mommy is
honestly
back
kind
on
of
top.
dragged the whole Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa.
Yes. But how do you feel now that Roman's got the Ulafala back? You said he needed more
I
adversity, but
said, yeah,
what about
we were
now?
watching this last night. I was like, no, not yet. He needed more adversity. He never apologized to Jay or Jimmy or Sammy. Isn't that messed up?
That's why I think a Roman Rock storyline would be awesome. The Rock would be like, "You're actually not good enough to run this family
Give me
anymore. I
Paul
should be in
turning a
charge."
Roman. Paul go with the Rock. Roman hits some adversity. I want him down on the ground crying and asking Jimmy and Jay and Sammy like, please guys, I'm sorry for everything. I'm gonna need you in my corner. I
But
need
let's be
the Rock's
honest.
over here with Solo, Tamatanga, and Jacob and everyone. And
I was gonna say, let's be honest. There is no one that can make Roman do that except for The Rock. Name me one other person credible enough to make Roman like cry and beg for help.
the final boss has to go all final boss on his ass, and
That's
just
what
like
I'm
he did
saying.
to Cody Rhodes, I want Roman to be down on the ground bleeding, and I want Rock to be like, Mama Reigns, I'm gonna get Mama Reigns.
Like, what's the point of bringing this whole High Chief stuff up if like he's not gonna use it for the storyline?
That's what's gonna piss me off if we don't do Roman Rock, because there was no point of him coming out and the commentators talking about the High Chief, the Rock,
High Chief.
the highest honor you can get, the High Chief. So I was like, oh, maybe.
But I was interesting because when Roman was coming out, I don't know if Michael Cole messed up or if this was like a hint at something. He said only the High Chief could wear the Ulafala. Roman has never been called a High Chief. He's only been called the Tribal Chief. So I don't know if that was like a mess up on Michael's part or if that's like a hint toward the
Tribal
storyline.
Combat. Roman versus Rock at WrestleMania 41. The winner
Dude, how many
takes it
Tribal
all,
Combats
man.
can we get?
Winner takes all.
With Roman on top?
High Chief Roman Reigns,
Bruno on top.
or I guess The Rock. I don't know.
High Chief Seuli, I think is how you call him.
Why not Roman? I mean, why not The Rock winning, and then WrestleMania 42 we get the second? You know what I'm saying? Sheesh.
You said there's a chance that Rock might not be here for this one. You think they're gonna take the risk of him being there for the 42nd one?
Yo, The Rock, he owns the company. He knows how much money
He
can
doesn't. He owns a small part
Yeah,
in
but
it.
you know how much more money he can generate if he shows up for the WWE, man.
Yes, but he's not majority
Look, if Rock's
shareholder.
not
It's
showing
not
up
like
at WrestleMania 41, then why are we going?
It's not
Oh,
like The
never
Rock
mind. You already know
actually
where we're
can
going.
snap
It's
his
John Cena.
fingers.
John Cena.
It's not like The Rock can like just snap his fingers and make everything happen as he wish. He's not majority
You
shareholder
know what?
here.
I don't think The Rock's going to WrestleMania 41.
For the love of.
He's a guy I respect. It's John Cena's farewell tour. He wants John Cena to get all the spotlight at WrestleMania 41. He wants to make it about John Cena.
You mean he just wants to make money off of John
John
Cena?
Cena, Cody Rhodes. John Cena beating Cody Rhodes. The two top baby faces of the company.
You either need a character like Braun Breaker to go against John Cena, or you need a straight up heel. You can't put babyface versus babyface.
¿Por qué no?
It's just not gonna work. You want someone that's gonna give John Cena a hard time, so you want him to win just that much more. And
John
Cody
Cena
Rhodes
versus
ain't gonna
Cody
give John
Rhodes.
Cena a hard
Bloodline
time like
Rose.
that. Why is everything bloodline and Tribal Combat,
Because
my
every
guy?
time it's Bloodline Rules or Tribal Combat, it gets so good because of all the interferences, man.
But that's a whole the Samoan Dynasty thing. This isn't like a whole WWE thing.
Like I said, Cody could be Samoan.
It's not Samoan. Get out
He
of here
did
with
team
that
up with
crap.
Roman.
Huh?
He did team up with Roman.
One time.
All right.
And KO
Fine,
and
maybe
KO's
he's not
freaking out on
Samoan.
everything.
Hey, Cody and KO did get involved in the Tribal Combat.
Oh, they did. They did get involved. Yes, that was crazy.
Everyone except Jey Uso, you know.
That's probably because he was like, I'm gonna stay out of this. I got a match later.
No,
I gotta
that's
beat
because
my man
infamous
Drew.
Tangaloa was injured, so there's probably no need for Jay to get involved.
Infamous tongue. I've honestly forgot about
Because if
him already.
Tangaloa wasn't injured, they would have needed another guy to take out
No,
Tangaloa.
they would.
So.
Jey Uso definitely would have been out there if Tongalo was still there.
And Zila is not here yet, so you know he's Team Roman. So
is he coming? At first you were like, nah, he's not coming. He's not good enough. He's not coming. Now you're saying, he's not here yet. He may be coming.
Yeah, he works for Booker T's promotion, and apparently he's having a match with Booker T on the promotion, and that's really gonna test how ready he is for the big leagues.
Oh yeah.
So what if he shows up at the Royal Rumble?
That'd be interesting. Well, what about the other one? Ukuleo. Where's he at?
You add Zilla to Romans and you add Hiku to Solos. Maybe The Rock or whatever.
If Solo doesn't keep his word and doesn't acknowledge Roman.
You see, it's just too much bloodline stuff. It's all about the bloodline. If we keep going, this episode's going to be 2 hours just because there's 1 hour of bloodline talk.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to Rhea and Liv. The end it all finally after a year-long rivalry match.
Finally, the rivalry has ended. About time.
Finally, Rhea got her championship back. Mommy is back on top like she said she would be. But what does this mean for Liv and Dom? Because old Dom, he tried to kiss ass and get back with Rhea. He wanted that forgiving hug,
for them to have a little fight, and Dom and his Juanita, they're gonna break up, and finally let's get Liv and Raquel back to the tag team scene. Let's get Dom being his own man. Let's get him in a single star. Let's finally get something going for Dom. Maybe IC champ or something, man.
Dom as IC champ?
Why not? Dude, Dom's a future WWE champ.
You either gotta get Dom with another group or like get someone else with the IC belt, because it is not credible for Dom to beat Braun Breaker at all.
I just got the light bulb.
What?
Dom Mysterio is gonna beat John Cena for the champ.
What?
Why not?
Say that again.
Dom Mysterio is gonna be champion. He's gonna dethrone John Cena when he becomes champ. The biggest heel versus the biggest face. And then Dom Mysterio will forever be hated.
I thought you said Logan Paul was the biggest heel.
Shit,
no.
What if it's Logan Paul?
No. That would hurt. That'd piss a lot of people off.
We would hate him for real.
Logan Paul would get a lot of heat for that.
That's good right there.
A lot of heat. He'd get more heat than Dom gets.
Logan beating John, that's happening. Well, that's also... Well, it could be... I thought Logan was going to interfere in John Cena's promo.
You see, the problem is now I can see it. Now I can see at the end of the year Logan Paul beating John. That
crown jewel.
saddens my heart. That saddens.
And
I
and
don't even want
love
to think
Logan
about
over
it.
there.
I don't even want to think about John losing it at all to Logan, at all.
John Cena's gonna retire with the belt, like I said, and they're gonna have to come out with a new WWE belt.
He's not gonna do that.
And we're gonna bring back the Winged Eagle.
He's not gonna do that. I don't think they would bring back the Winged Eagle. Do you think they would?
No.
What? The Winged Eagle belt is the WWE belt.
Huh?
So is John going for the WWE belt or the World Heavyweight belt? Which one's he going for?
It's gotta be WWE, I think. That's the more
WWE?
iconic John Cena belt. That's the one he held like the most times, man. The WWE.
Are we gonna bring back the spinner?
He has to bring back the spinner.
You think so?
They brought back the Winged Eagle for Cody. They gotta bring back the spinner for John, man.
For just one night, at least
They
one
gotta
night.
make a special belt for selling WWE shop, and you already know I want to buy the signed version.
Oh, you're
We're
crazy,
gonna
my
cop that.
guy.
Actually, it's probably gonna be hard if John wins, dude. You already know WWE is gonna come out with the belt.
Not until after he loses it.
No, but either way, they're gonna come out with the belt. You know the money they're gonna make.
We've already talked about this. I told you this, that they would be stupid not to make him 17-time champ and make a belt for him. That'd be a dumb business move on their part not to do it.
They're gonna generate so much money. I'm jelly.
You're jelly. Don't be jelly.
2025 is the year to also get into wrestling content, so we better get on this. The ladies and gentlemen out there, you better get on it as well, because this is gonna be a prime year for WWE.
If you ever thought about getting into this niche, now is the time.
Do it now.
Do it now.
All right. What else?
Okay. Well, wait. Hold on. Before we move on, what was with the Undertaker coming out with Rhea?
You just gotta show up. Undertaker just gotta show up. You know what to do with it. He just gotta show up.
You just gotta fit him up. You gotta fit him in somewhere.
Fit him in somehow. What a better way, you know? The American Badass coming out with the American Mommy.
What? No one calls for that. Badass mom. Okay, there you go.
I wanted Mommy to ride out in the chopper with Undertaker. What happened there?
Oh, I thought you didn't. That would have been awesome for her to ride out with old Undertaker.
Oh, man, when that gong hits, man,
everyone just goes crazy.
If we would have been there in person, they would have been WrestleMania 40 all over again for me. I would have passed out on the floor.
I bet like he'll be okay. He'll wake up in a second.
But what about the other return?
Do you want to talk about that one? I don't know if you want to talk about that one.
I am a real American. I don't understand why he got so much hate. Come on.
You know why he got so much hate, especially in a state like California. My guy. No, I don't know who in WWE actually like. Don't get me wrong. You gotta respect Hulk Hogan for
what he did.
For the guy he was and the character and what he did. But Hulk Hogan outside of the company, that's a whole different story.
I don't know why we didn't get Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. Capo. I heard he was rumored to be there, but then they did Hulk Hogan instead. Maybe Stone Cold didn't want to.
He said in the past, like, it's hard for him to get out of Nevada now. That's why he said he may be at WrestleMania because it's in his home state. But
what? You want me to do what? What? And then he's like, nah. You want me to be at WrestleMania 41? I'm not going to Raw.
Whoa. You want me to go to WrestleMania 41? That's fine, because that's in my home state, but I ain't leaving the state.
You want me to go where? LA. Hell no. All right, man.
I doubt that's what he said, but anyway.
Anyways, are we going to talk about the megastar, the best luchador in the world debuting next week?
Whoa. You going to do Rey like that? You're gonna do Rey Mysterio like that, my guy?
Rey's washed. What do you mean, bro?
Whoa.
He a legend, but he can't do it on the ring like he used to. So right now, in this time, he's not the best luchador. I'm sorry. Right now. He's 50 years old.
Is he 50? I guess he is 50, yeah.
Best luchador to ever do it? Yes, it's Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
Right now, one of the best in the world, and Chad Gable wants to prove himself against him.
No. It's not confirmed that it's him. We suspect that it's him.
Who else, man? Penta, man. It's got to be Penta.
But didn't we say Rey
We
Who's gonna be
thought
Rey
until
Mysterio's
they
partner
said
then?
this.
I
Dragon
know,
Lee.
but oh,
Who else?
I know. We've already seen that. It didn't really go
Or
anywhere.
maybe they won't even do anything with it anymore. Maybe it was pent up, but then they're like, no, let's go with this instead.
Let's go
Let's
with
do
the old
Chad.
Chad
Chad's
Gable.
very good in the ring, so who else better, you know? Chad's gonna make Penta look amazing, probably.
Probably. But but I keep hearing people say that uh it might have been Santi maybe. I don't know, but I've been people here say that when they bring Penta in, that they can't have him lose any major matches.
Really?
That he needs to be like just dominating people when he gets here. Which is bad for Chad Gable, no, because he's already down in the mud. I don't know how
Chad's
much farther he can go.
Chad's already been putting people over for way too long. It's time for him to shine.
Yeah, but I don't
Dude,
think they're gonna do
that's
that
the
with
problem
Penta.
right now. There's too many wrestlers that were like, no, they need to win.
Triple H,
They need to not lose because they're gonna get lost. Blah blah blah.
but Triple H also has kind of got a little streak going where he lets debuters go straight to the top. I mean, look at MCMG. 3 matches in, they were tag champions.
But who else?
So who else? What?
What other debut has went straight to the top?
I don't know. There's not been a lot of debuts
Not
recently.
really. Maybe when Jordan Grace debuts at the Rumble, she'll probably go straight to the top in the women's division. No, because Jade
Probably.
Cargill didn't go straight to the top. We thought she was gonna go straight to the top, and she just got stuck in the tag team.
Maybe because people didn't really get behind her like they thought they would. But like, I guess they didn't really get behind MCMG either.
Yeah, I'm not even behind them right now.
No, dude, no.
Honestly,
Street Profits.
Street Profits
Street
gotta win.
Profits all the way. Street Profits all
Street
the way, my
Profits
guy.
first, then my legato, please.
My legato. All right. Moving on. Did we talk about Jay and Drew
No,
already? Or nah?
not yet.
We haven't got there yet?
Honestly, that's the surprise of the night.
The surprise of the night?
Yeah,
Jay
because
winning?
literally we were watching the match and we said like, "Oh, Jay's probably gonna lose because he always loses all these big matches."
Well, maybe Triple H is finally like, nah, I can't keep doing this to my boy. I got to get him up there again.
But what's next for Jey Uso though?
But like, also Drew's, I was
But Drew's leaving,
like,
so like
that's what I
fine.
said. So he lost because he's leaving.
It's not really gonna hurt Drew. So
No,
honestly, like that means they probably have something big for Jay on Raw
I hope so,
or
dude.
not.
Just please don't send him back after the IC title belt. Please. Anything but that. I will send him after the world. I don't care. He can lose going after the world heavyweight champion. Just don't send him back
To go
after
after
the IC
Gunther.
belt. Yeah.
Gunther did have a promo.
We've
So
already seen that.
So I
He
guess
did.
Gunther is staying on Raw. So Warner Cody's not going to Raw, huh?
I'm so confused. Who is going to Raw and who is not going to
For the
Raw?
longest time, they wanted all the big names. So I thought Cody was gonna go to Raw and Gunther to SmackDown.
When
Remember,
is this?
wasn't Gunther talking to Nick Aldis one time in SmackDown in the background?
Yeah, he was. So when is this big like transfer window they keep talking
The
about?
window's open.
It is open now.
It's just about Bailey was on Raw as well. Bailey was talking to Adam Pearce, so Bailey's probably
She
going
was.
to Raw. Drew's going to SmackDown, but I want to know if Gunther's going to SmackDown or he's staying on Raw. Now,
Because he had a
opens up the
promo on
door.
Raw last night, and then he also was talking to Nick Aldis that one time. I'm just confused. Who's going where?
What about Nick? What about Roman Reigns taking off of Gunther? Or we got
Roman Reigns going off of
or
Gunther?
no belt on Roman anytime soon.
I think we've also this is another thing. Like if he gets a belt right now, it makes his ego shoot back up, and he's gonna go heel again. So I think
Heel
no
again.
belt.
He's still kind of technically is heel.
Kind of technically, but
He doesn't
like,
really do baby
but like
stuff.
we'll hate him again, like you
There
said.
you
So he needs to stay off. He needs to stay away from the belts right now.
It's just when you have it all, people start hating you, bro.
They're
When you're
jealous. They're
when you're-
envious.
Everybody loves the underdog chasing the story. Like I don't know if there's football fans here, but the Chiefs are a perfect example of Roman Reigns, bro.
You can't say the Chiefs anymore, bro. We've won too many.
That's
We
why I'm
had too many
saying.
now.
Now they hate us.
We
It's
have
like
too
Roman
many now.
Reigns. When Roman
Oh,
Reigns,
okay. I see what you
that's what I'm
mean.
saying. Like Roman Reigns had that long a title reign. We hated him because we wanted him to lose. Same thing happened with the Chiefs. when we were
But you
chasing,
gotta.
when we were trying to get the Super Bowl, everybody's like, "Oh, the Chiefs should win. They haven't won in 50 years." And now they're like, "I'm fucking tired of these guys. The refs help them." You know what I'm saying? Like we were the same with Roman. Like I'm tired of this guy. He's always cheating. He's always getting the bloodline to help him.
But people always forget what they had to do to get there. So remember all the horrible stuff Roman went through.
Yeah,
People hated.
the
People
dog
hated
food,
him for a different reason back then,
the
dude. The
dog
dog food.
food,
Oh, dude, it was bad.
getting cooked by John Cena.
Let's not bring that promo up, dude. Every time I see
Suffering
it pop up,
Sakatosh or whatever he said.
I feel so bad for Roman, dude. Every time I see it. John Cena did not have to cook him that hard, but
But he did.
you got to do what you got to do to make him realize, to
John,
open
just
up,
be ready.
to wake
Whoever
up.
is the first victim of John Cena this year, he's gonna get cooked.
Oh yeah, dude. I hope it's Logan. Two of the best people on the mic going at it.
What if John's not going for a champion at WrestleMania? I think it's Logan Paul that he'll be having a match with.
We've already seen that though, no? No, we haven't. No, we haven't. Never mind.
Dude, John Cena's
No, because
been around for a while.
Yeah, I know. Logan went against Seth, and then
Logan's faced Seth. He's faced Randy and KO.
Randy and KO.
He's
I was
faced
gonna say,
Rey
who did he just go
Mysterio. He's
against?
faced The Miz.
Yeah.
That's LA Knight.
Oh, LA Knight.
But yeah,
So what's next for Logan too? I guess then. Where's he start at?
John Cena.
John Cena. So we're just betting on John Cena and Logan Paul right now. For at least now.
Yeah, it depends how they want to go.
I guess they still got a long time till WrestleMania, so they can.
But I bet Logan
that
in the Royal
also.
Rumble too. So
Oh yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
see. Oh.
All right, on to the main event of this Netflix premiere. An honest to God cinematic wrestling match if I've ever seen it. Seth versus CM Punk. Dude, just like the Tribal Combat, this one kept me on my toes the whole time.
I can keep kicking out of everything.
Everything, dude. How many go to sleeps and how many curb stomps did Seth do to CM Punk?
I
Like
felt
two each, no?
Like Seth did more finishers than CM Punk did to win over Seth.
See, I feel like they kind of screwed Seth over in this match. Like, because of just what you just said. He did so much more. And then CM Punk does two go to sleeps, and then
kind of
that's
makes
it.
Seth look weak.
Yeah. Like, what kind of bull loney's that?
Like I thought it was alright, but it wasn't the spectacular thing I was hoping for.
No, it would have been a lot better
Because-
if it was a WrestleMania match.
Not necessarily WrestleMania, but I feel like this hate they had for each other needed some like steel cage or no holds barred or like extreme rules or something crazy. Not just a regular singles match.
Well, that may come later. Like you said, it may be another CM Punk Drew thing.
Yeah, that's why I guess it keeps us wanting more. Because I feel like it's definitely not over.
Yeah. I'm not satisfied with that win.
Yeah, this is not. I don't want this to just end in a regular match with CM Punk looking dominant over Seth.
That was not a satisfactory win by any means.
I mean, CM Punk actually got a real shot. If you were gonna actually hit him, no? At the end, Seth was bleeding and he actually looked like his face was getting swollen.
Yeah. He was bleeding and his cheek was puffing up there.
I can't even tell if this guy's got injured for real or not because CM Punk couldn't even get up after the match.
Dude, he's pretty old. His body went through a lot there.
Did you see the promo he cut after the Raw went off the air?
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, there's a promo out there. He was really good. Talking about how he's number one, he's best in the world, he's coming for gold, blah blah blah.
I have to go back and watch it. Go find it.
I don't know a lot of stuff.
I did. Was it on the pre-show or the post-show? I mean, the post-show. It wasn't on the YouTube.
After, like when he was gonna walk up the ramp.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But
yeah. Anyway, I hope this is not the end of Seth versus Punk. We need a little more. We need a better match, just in general, for these two. Something more that we can really get into.
I mean, after seeing Seth and CM Punk in Tribal Combat, Tribal Combat probably would have been better than main event.
Something that raises the stakes. Something that raises the bar.
The Rock probably wanted to go home, bro. So he's like, nah, let's get this Tribal Combat match out of the way so I can show up and dip out of here.
For chill, Rock. Come on, you're owner of the
He's
company.
gonna
You
be on
should be
NXT.
there.
Right now we're recording. He's supposed to be on NXT later. I'm gonna have to see that.
Yeah, gonna have to turn it on.
But yes, overall, first Raw on Netflix was a 10 out of 10. This was like PLE level. Like this was an amazing show.
Oh yeah,
It's
10 out
crazy
of
because
10.
there was so much stuff that got left out because there's so much going on Raw like the past weeks. Like we really didn't see New Day. We didn't see the White Six.
No, Y6 Final Testament. We
And
didn't see any of the
like
usuals,
the
guys.
IC, the women's, like we didn't really
IC
get that much
belt.
women's stuff.
Yeah, I know. Where was all the women? We only one match.
So we'll see, but I know next week's supposed to be a banger as well. And they're gonna keep pulling out these little sleeves up their little tricks up their sleeves because I did hear Goldberg's supposed to show up like in 3 or 4 weeks to address the final match he's gonna be having this year, which will be probably against Gunther.
I'm excited for it, but I'm also not excited for it. You know what I mean?
But it's star power they can have on the show.
Yeah, yeah.
I bet from now on to WrestleMania they're just gonna have legends showing up here and there to Raw.
I feel like they're bringing some oldies back to try to get like all the older generation back also.
That's why Stone Cold would have been better.
Stone Cold would have definitely been better, dude.
I don't know who else. Oh, I heard Sean was supposed to show up too, and he never did.
Shawn
Shawn
Michaels?
We should have got a little DX thing.
Well, they had X-Pac on there.
Break it down. Oh, we had Nikki Bella.
I don't think
forgot
Shawn
about
Michaels
Nikki
can
Bella
move
as
like
well.
that. Oh yeah, Nikki.
I
It
hope
was
she
so
comes
crazy that
back.
they showed her on there.
Yeah, I really hope she comes back at the Rumble.
You want her to come back too?
Oh, yeah, she deserves like another, like one more match, like a retirement match maybe.
I guess so, but it's not gonna be the same without her twin there.
Yeah, I don't think Brie wants to come back.
You don't think Brie wants to come back?
Daniel Bryan
Dang.
doesn't really talk highly of WWE anymore, so.
I don't know why. Seems to be getting better, in my opinion, at least from what I can see.
I don't know.
All the superstars seem and look happier. Even CM Punk, someone who we thought would never ever come back, came back.
That's why I think John Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, will come back one day.
Oh, dude, I hope so.
We talked about it before, so.
If I get the Shield one more time,
Oh, trust. It's gonna happen. Just like we said before, it's gonna happen one day, but you gotta be
I
patient.
have one day. But I'm not patient.
And
I
you're
want
not
it now.
patient. And I think his contract's till 2026, so you gotta be really patient.
Ah, shit. Get out of here with that.
Hey, it's only 125 now. It's not that long way. Before you know it,
But is it all the way through 2026 or it
I don't
ends in
know.
2026?
you're gonna have to hit him.
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna have to
You're
wait
gonna
till
have to-
2027.
You're gonna have to hit the DMs and see what's up.
Anything else you would like to touch on before we end this?
That's it, broski.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, to end our little podcast here, we're gonna move on to the top 10 must-see attractions for next week. Starting at the number one, it either stays Seth and CM Punk or it goes to Solo and Roman.
No, it's Roman. It's Bloodline, baby.
I know, just Roman and Solo, because I want to see if Solo is the word.
I'm taking it all.
And then Seth and CM.
You think so still?
Nah, maybe move them down to like 4 or 5.
Who?
Drew
Why don't
Drew
no, I'm
McIntyre?
like, wait, you gonna do John Cena like that?
Oh,
You gonna do my dog?
Ah, I kind of want to put him at the number 1 then.
Nah, not
I
there
kinda wanna
yet. He's
put him-
not there yet.
What? John Cena ain't no number 2, my guy.
He's gotta. He lost over 2,000 days, bro. He ain't number 1. He's gotta earn it.
Okay,
He's gonna show
fine,
us,
fine,
man.
fine,
He's gonna
fine,
hustle, loyalty, respect, never give up. He's gonna show
Fine,
us that
fine,
he's
fine.
number 1.
Fine. Tiffy time or Seth and CM?
Oh, it's Tiffy time, baby. I forgot about that. Come on, you already know what it is.
Tiffy
It
time.
is Tiffy time.
Tiffy time.
And then Seth and CM
Rhea?
Punk can probably make it on there.
Seth and CM Punk.
And then
The old Drew on SmackDown. See if he finally gives us answers for him and Cody.
not that high.
No.
Nah, not that
Uh,
high because it's Andrade and
Penta
LA
is
Knight.
next week. Chad's match.
Yeah, Penta is also good. Yeah, it is next week.
Penta's debut potential.
Yeah,
Potential
I
debut.
like that. Penta's debut question mark.
And
Penta versus Chad question mark.
potential debut.
El Cero Miedo. Maybe now at the 6th, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea. Bloody. Ripley.
Ripley. And then at
Uh,
the 7, I probably would keep, the SmackDown tag team division. Honestly,
yeah, they're doing pretty
I
good
like
right now.
the whole tag team division at the 7 would be fine.
We got LA versus
I think LA
Nakamura.
Knight and Nakamura rivalries got to go up one. And then number 9 and 10, that's where we can probably fit in like Drew McIntyre, maybe Cody and KO. You know,
Cody and KO, and
and
then
then
we'll
at the
do
10th, Drew.
Drew. Huh?
No, I think we gotta put the women's IC belt somewhere on here because that's the finals next week.
No, they're 2 weeks
Yeah,
away, aren't they?
no, it's next week in San Jose. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, because it's only Lyra and Dakota left. Yeah, so
I think the final.
women's IC finals. There we go. Wow, can you believe we don't have Gunther or Braun Breaker on here at all?
Dude, where have they been?
That's the problem. Where have they
Where?
been?
Well, Gunther had a video, but where's Braun been, man?
I know,
Talking
dude. What
about
is
them.
up with
Next
that?
week, we're going to get Sheamus Ludwig again. Now, another
So
rivalry we need to be done with. Just like
Our
Rhea and
rivalry
Knight.
should have ended when Ludwig first got injured, or Sheamus,
Yo, it's
because we
not
were
Ludwig
done.
time yet. Come on. Get that rivalry over with.
Sheamus needs that yeah, the IC belt. He
Braun
needs it.
Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Braun Sheamus WrestleMania
That's probably they're
2025.
keeping Braun off of TV. They're trying to like wait till WrestleMania season.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's our list for the top 10 must-see attractions for next week. Starting off with the number 10, we got the women's IC Finals tournament.
Yes,
Will it be
baby.
Lyra or will it be Dakota?
At the number 9, we
Okay.
got the continuing saga of Cody Rhodes and KO. Man, like, what's next?
Number 8, we got the return of LA Knight versus Nakamura for once again the US Championship.
And at the number 7, lucky number 7, we have the whole SmackDown Tag Team division. They're all cooking right now, and I can't wait to see what's next week, man.
At the number 6, we got Rhea Bloody Ripley. Mommy is again on top.
And at number 5, we got the potential debut of El Cero Miedo Penta. Is he gonna fight Chad Gable or not? We'll see.
Number 4, we got Seth the CM Punk. Does this storyline continue now or not?
At number 3, you guys already know what time is it? It's Tiffy time. What's next for Tiffy, man?
Ooh, I can't wait to see her reign. It's gonna be a good one. At the number 2, we got the main man of the year, the top star of all time in WWE, the number 1 guy, John Cena. The last time is now.
Never give up. And at the number 1, the new tribal chief, Roman Reigns in Solo Sikoa. Was Solo acknowledge Roman as his tribal chief?
Did you really just say new?
Yes, he's new.
Yes. It's just OTC. You missed
No, he's
the
the new tribal chief.
OTC. No, because now he's the only
Solo
tribal
was the
chief.
tribal chief.
OTC.
And now he's once again the new the
Ah.
tribal chief, man. And the final boss.
I'm surprised we didn't even put him on there, to be honest with you. But we don't
Right,
know if
because we
he
already
is
know
going to
he's
be a
not
part
going to
of
come back next week, bro.
Anyway, close us off, Stavo. Take
Anyways,
her
ladies and
away.
gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to one of the favorite episodes. We covered Netflix on Raw. We covered a 3-hour SmackDown episode on USA Network. And this was one of the most jam-packed episodes, so thanks so much for tuning in. You know, we had the likes of John Cena's farewell tour starting. We had Tiffany Time cashing in. We had Roman and Solo Tribal Combat. We had The Rock showing up. We have Penta's debut. We got everything. Mommy's on top. Everything, man. Everything. We just covered everything. And we thanks so much for tuning in. And if you somehow made it all the way to the end of this podcast episode, please leave a comment down below. What was your favorite thing we talked about? Comment down below what you want to see us talk about in the future. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube. Follow if you're listening to us on any of the podcast services. You know what to do, what to be. And that's it from the Forever Wrestling crew. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
God bless.